Bold fans, buckle up, because The Bold and the Beautiful is about to take us down one of its darkest roads yet. Whispers of betrayal, manipulation, and dangerous schemes collide in a way no one saw coming. Bill, furious and desperate, may finally make good on his promise to end this pregnancy one way or another. And shockingly, the woman who could help him is none other than Dr. Grace Buckingham, the same woman who already brought chaos with her fake tumor scam. What happens when two people, both with tainted reputations, come together for a deal so dirty it could change Luna's life forever? Let's break it all down. Bill Spencer has never been a man of half measures. He protects his family with a loyalty that borders on obsession, but his methods are rarely clean. Over the years, Bill has lied, schemed, and bulldozed anyone who dared to stand in his way. Now, after the medical scam that shook the Spencers, his fury toward Grace Buckingham burns hotter than ever. Grace faked Liam's brain tumor, faked his miracle surgery, and humiliated the family in front of the world. Bill swore he would never forgive her. But Bill is not a man who wastes an opportunity. Beneath the rage lies calculation. Spoilers hint that Bill might see Grace's shady skills not as a disgrace, but as leverage. With her confession on record, Grace faces years behind bars. Prison means the end of her career, her reputation, her freedom. Bill knows exactly how to play this card. What if he offers her a way out? No prison, no ruined future, just one final job to even the scales. And that job? Removing Luna Nozawa from the picture forever. It's chilling, but it fits Bill's history. He once vowed to end this pregnancy, and though Katie Logan thought she had convinced him otherwise, maybe Bill's words were just smoke and mirrors. Bill has always been capable of separating what he says publicly from what he does privately. The real question isn't whether Bill will make a move, it's how far he's willing to go. Would he truly put Luna's life in the hands of a disgraced doctor? Or is this just another bluff in a high-stakes game of power? For Dr. Grace Buckingham, the walls are closing in. Once a respected physician, she destroyed her own name with a scheme so outrageous it shocked even seasoned viewers, faking Liam Spencer's brain tumor and staging a miraculous recovery. When the truth unraveled, Grace was left with no allies, no credibility, and a looming prison sentence. Grace confessed, accepting the possibility that she could spend years behind bars. But in soaps, fate often twists at the last second. Enter Bill Spencer. Instead of letting Grace rot in a cell, he might dangle something far more dangerous, a dirty deal that offers her freedom at the highest possible price. Imagine Grace sitting across from Bill, the man she wronged, as he lays out his offer: walk free, start over, but only if she helps him eliminate Luna Nozawa and the unborn Spencer child. The irony would be unbearable. Once, Grace fabricated a miracle out of lies. Now she could be asked to extinguish real life, to play God in the darkest way imaginable. Would Grace do it? Desperation can drive even principled people to the edge, and Grace has already proven she's willing to cross ethical lines. Survival could mean agreeing to Bill's terms. But redemption could mean refusing him, even if it means prison walls closing in. Fans, this is where Grace becomes fascinating. She's not just a villain, not just a fraud, she's a woman caught between damnation and salvation. Could she flip the script, exposing Bill's scheme and regaining some measure of integrity? Or will fear of prison lead her to become Bill's pawn in one of his darkest moves yet? This isn't just Grace's dilemma, it's her defining moment. Caught in the storm is Luna Nozawa, who never asked for any of this. Young, idealistic, and already scarred by rejection, she believed her pregnancy with Will Spencer's child might give her a sense of belonging. In her heart, she hoped that carrying a Spencer heir would shield her from the hatred and suspicion that had surrounded her from the start. But Luna gravely miscalculated. Instead of protection, the pregnancy has painted a target on her back. The Spencers see her not as family, but as a threat. And if Bill truly recruits Grace to solve the problem, Luna may never know the danger until it's too late. Imagine the tension. Grace appearing in Luna's orbit again, dressed in her doctor's coat, speaking with authority, pretending she wants to help. Luna, desperate for care and guidance, might trust her, unaware that Grace could be working under Bill's orders. A fake treatment, a hidden injection, a medical complication, carefully staged, the possibilities are terrifying. Fans know Luna is already fragile. She's been rejected by Will, vilified by his family, and left clinging to the hope that her child will be her salvation. But what if that very child becomes the reason she's targeted? Some speculate that Luna might flee Salem, hoping to protect her baby far away from Spencer influence. Yet, what if she never gets the chance? What if betrayal finds her first, by the hands of someone she thinks she can trust? This is Luna's crossroads: fight, flee, or fall. The clock is ticking, the shadows are closing in, and her survival is anything but guaranteed. Fans, here's the chilling question. Will Luna outsmart Bill's scheme and live to protect her unborn child? Or will she become yet another tragic casualty of Spencer power plays? Katie Logan has always been the heart that softens Bill Spencer's edges. Time and time again, she has believed in him when others turned away. She's fought to see the man beneath the ruthless businessman, convinced that Bill still has a conscience, still has a line he wouldn't cross. When Bill threatened to end Luna's pregnancy, Katie's instincts kicked in. She stood in front of him, refusing to let him destroy an innocent life. Her pleas seemed to break through. Bill appeared to listen, appeared to soften. He promised her he wouldn't go that far. Katie believed him, because she wanted to believe him. But in soap operas, trust can be the deadliest mistake of all. Spoilers tease that Bill's words may have been nothing more than a mask, carefully crafted to soothe Katie's fears. Behind her back, he may be plotting with Grace, moving forward with the very plan Katie thought she had stopped. For Katie, the truth could be devastating. If she learns Bill not only lied but actively conspired to destroy Luna and her baby, the man she's defended for years may finally become unrecognizable to her. Katie has always been his moral compass, but what happens when even she can no longer steer him toward the light? Would this betrayal shatter Katie once and for all? Could it finally be the end of Beatty forever? Fans, imagine the heartbreak if Katie realizes that the man she fought to redeem has been lost to darkness all along. If Bill and Grace truly move forward with this sinister plot, the ripple effects will shake Los Angeles to its core. The consequences wouldn't just touch Luna, they would explode across the Forrester and Spencer families. Picture Luna suddenly vanishing under mysterious circumstances. Whispers swirl of medical complications, but behind closed doors, questions grow louder. Was it really an accident, or something darker? With Grace conveniently disappearing at the same time, the pieces begin to form a picture too horrifying to ignore. For the Forresters, Luna's disappearance would ignite outrage. Poppy Nozawa and Lee Finnegan would demand answers, while R.J. Forrester, already fiercely protective of Luna, could declare war on the Spencers. Meanwhile, Katie's heartbreak would cut deep. If she discovers Bill was the mastermind, she may finally walk away from him forever, tearing apart the last fragile strand of their relationship. And Grace? If she skips town, her slate miraculously clean, she becomes a fugitive of morality. Even if the law doesn't chase her, her conscience, and perhaps karma, certainly will. Fans know the bold and the beautiful never let sins stay buried for long. Because in soap history, no crime remains hidden. Sooner or later, the truth bubbles to the surface. Imagine the drama when the dirty deal is finally exposed. Bill could lose everything: his power, his influence, and the trust of every person he's ever claimed to love. The only question is, will that truth come too late to save Luna? So bold fans, the stage is set for one of the darkest chapters this soap has ever dared to tell. Bill Spencer, the man who always claims to act for family, may be ready to sacrifice every shred of morality for control. Grace Buckingham, already disgraced and dangling on the edge of ruin, may face the choice of a lifetime: protect an innocent life or trade her soul for freedom. And Luna Nozawa, caught in the crosshairs of their conspiracy, is fighting not only for her own survival, but for the unborn child who has already become a target. This isn't just a story of scheming. It's a story of betrayal, of desperate choices, and of the devastating cost of power. What happens when the lies unravel? Who will be left standing, and who will lose everything? Now, bold fans, I turn it over to you. Will Grace take Bill's dirty deal, sealing Luna's fate? Or will Luna outsmart them, surviving against all odds? And if Katie learns the truth, could this finally be the moment she walks away from Bill forever? Comment your theories below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more bold and the beautiful spoilers, because this storm is only just beginning.